Thank you, Radhika, for that wonderful, beautiful, spellbinding performance. While the stage is getting ready for the next performance by Pandit Sameer Chatterjee ji, we will take about 3-4 minutes for getting that done. Meanwhile, I would like to request Ma'am Sumedha to tell us about Whitefield Ready. As I said, this event is Art for a Cause, and the proceeds from this event are going to the government school at Ramagunnahalli, very close by. So to tell us a little bit about that, I'll hand it over to Sumedha.
Thank you. So I've been so mesmerized and enthralled by Radhika's performance, so I've kind of pretty much forgotten all that I wanted to say. I'm just going to try and keep this really short, but before I forget, let me begin by thanking the artists who've so generously come here to support our cause. Radhika Samson, Pandit Sameer Chatterjee, Pandit Dr. Nagaraj Rao Havaldar. So indeed privileged and honored and humbled that they have come all the way to perform here for us. A big thank you to Lakshmi and her family and friends and all the lovely young volunteers who've supported the evening today. Special thanks to Shifting Orbits Foundation, Sri Satya Sai Annapurna Trust, Shubha Music Circle for making this possible, and Sri Amarnath Kamatji and his Vidyanidhi Trust for supporting this program. So I have so many people to thank. I think Whitefield Ready as a volunteer organization, we've been here forever. I mean, we're really ancient as I look. And we've been working with the children for almost a decade now in various government schools across Whitefield. And one of the schools that's been very close to our heart, very close to our homes is the one in Ramagunnahalli. It started as a small school with less than 200 students, a typical government school. A lot of generous effort by volunteers across communities in Whitefield came together. People have spent their time, energy, brought in their talents. Our children have been very fortunate to perform on this very stage. Our children learn dance, Kathak, Bharatanatyam, Odissi. Again, thanks to the generosity of artists who live in Whitefield. Our children are exposed to art and music, theatre, like no other government school children have had the benefit of this kind of exposure. It has left an impact on their lives. They are more confident and they aspire for greater things. Over a period of time, Ramagunnahalli school has grown from a mere 180 students to almost 700 students today. So this is like in a short span of 3 years. And this is a huge thing. This is the fastest growth for a government school in Karnataka that has over 50,000 government schools. Looking at the efforts that we put in here, the government has sort of entered into a formal PPP agreement with us. It's a public philanthropic partnership wherein we run both Kannada and English medium classrooms here in collaboration with Inventure Academy, Teach for India, and we have strong support from Rotary Bangalore IT Corridor also to help us with the infrastructure and other areas. Through our decade of work with children, we've leaned very strongly on Whitefield Rising. Many of you may be aware of their work. It's a citizens group that I'm also part of. So like I said, we have so many people to thank. And we have some wonderful, passionate young teachers from Teach for India and Inventure Academy who've left corporate jobs to work full-time with children, moved into teaching as a career, and it's been very rewarding for them and wonderful for our children. So, a big thank you to all of them also to have, made this change for our children. And we have, like Lakshmi has mentioned in the brochure, and you would have all read about the cause. We are constantly in a race to try and keep up with infrastructure needs, to keep up with this explosion of student population that's growing in the school. So many children need schools like this, and we are trying to take in each and every child that comes our way. So for this cause today, I think really grateful for all the effort that's coming in the community that's truly building this school for our children here. So a big thank you again, and I will not take much time as the stage is getting set for the next performance. Thank you all very much.